The Caspa community is notorious for these moonshot double-digit price predictions with almost no evidence and hard facts backing them up. This video is going to do the biggest moonshot prediction of them all because we have the facts, we have the research to back it up. And it looks like during the 2025 into the 2030 market cycle, Kaspa will be poised to start not only flipping Ethereum, but also start challenging Bitcoin itself, not in 30 years, but in 5 to 6.
I pity the fool
who does not take the time to understand the market cap of carbon credits today. Massive hypothesis was formed in our prior upload where we connected Kaspa to the tokenization of carbon credits. I mean, we found a direct paper trail. This could be dynamic for the future price growth of Caspa. How big? We'll get into in a second, as in this video, we're going to do a deep dive into the two business entities on the front line utilizing Caspa to enhance their business model. One of them is, of course, the KII with their energy and climate change initiative. The other is the KRC20 with their inscriptions and their upcoming meme coins. Zooming out, we've got to realize Caspa is a commodity. There were loads of people sounding off in the comments going, oh, well, carbon credits are a scam. So if Caspa's going to do those, I don't want to take part in it. Caspa's a commodity. Anybody can get their hands on that technology. Greenpeace could do it and help plant trees across the world. So can Kim Jong-un. He could run a directory on his citizens on Caspa. It's just a commodity. Like gold was used in the wiring in the atomic bomb. That doesn't mean gold's part of the atomic bomb program. This technology is so cutting edge, businesses across the world are scrambling to get their hands on it. How big is this carbon credit market? How can it dynamically affect Caspa's price? Jumping over to this document, we can see last year in 2023, the carbon credit market had a $480 billion valuation. That's 1.5 times larger than Ethereum. And in 2030, they're expecting it to 10x. Through the tokenization of carbon credits, now you're really enhancing their ability to track pollution, to meter how much energy they're using. Now the carbon credit market and their regulations are spread even more across the world. Looking at the BlackRock homepage, we can see climate change, carbon credits, this entire narrative, just like the DII, remember? So this is Caspa's ballpark. They're playing BlackRock's #1 game, Marathon Digital, owned by BlackRock also. It's called competition. Healthy competition is the way. Do they have an unfair advantage? I want to be on their team then. Looking to the 2030 market, carbon credits 10x, and they're all running in a tokenization form. Inside this document, it goes into the reason they want to tokenize it. One of many is to add more liquidity. So they're going to have DeFi for regular retail to stake carbon credits, and even GameFi. So you can play games with your carbon credits just to get more people interested in the market. This catalyst in 2030 will flip Bitcoin. To have a business entity like the KII and the DII involved with the commodity of Caspa is monumental for the supply and demand factor. Stepping up in the second place position right now, and the KII has a massive lead over Casplex. To compare the two in a metaphor, the KII would be like J. Edgar Hoover, head of the CIA. Meanwhile, Casplex, they're like your local sheriff. Both are good and you want on your team, but their reach and ability to influence the overall market, create more of a supply and demand fluctuation on Caspa is that vast of a difference. So as we start to dissect Casplex, it's made up of a table of business entities. You've got Ice River miners. So as the hash rate is going through the absolute roof, Ice River needs to make sure that those miners can capitalize on cash. Right now, like Rabid Mining have been being like, oh, these miners are $800 overpriced. The hash rate is just too high and it's going to continue to spike even higher. So Ice River's getting these meme coin inscriptions ready because that's going to increase the bottom line for the miners. It was Tactical Investing who was running a KS0, I believe, during the test run, saw a massive spike on his miner. And that's the whole game plan here. Alongside at their roundtable, there's OKX Exchange, but also this very unique company that we should do a deep dive into. They're called Rhubarb Media. This is a team of specialists. Once their skills are applied to crypto, they can dominate the meme coin market, challenging even Matt Fury with Pepe, Spike, all of his niche meme coins. That's what Rhubarb Media's skill sets are going to be used for. These are the top in class for graphic design, demographic, and psychographic brandings. So they're going to make images, stories, websites, and narratives in the meme coin sector that make people laugh, that get people excited to buy, challenging Matt Fury, the cats, the dogs, the frogs. Who knows what Rhubarb Media is going to come up with? All of it running on Caspa. Now, the meme coins all put together have a $45 billion valuation. A lot of that is added on to Solana and Ethereum's market cap. Caspa can steal a slice of that pie. It's all the better. Both the KII and Casplex are two business entities utilizing the new technological commodity known as Caspa to enhance their already existing business models. Caspa's such a good commodity that in the future, there'll be more businesses looking to utilize the technology to enhance their bottom line. Hence the phrase, disruptive innovation. Every trader is only as good as their last trade. Sticking to that narrative, the market just had a recent pullback and everybody was scrambling to figure out what to buy, what would recover the fastest from this massive wick down low. Of course, we told everybody about the Polychain Capital Artificial Intelligence Spectral. We have a full 24-point report illuminating all the value in Spectral and also why it's currently not listed on CoinMarketCap. Is there something sneaking going on with Polychain Capital? And down the roadmap, they're going to list it on CoinMarketCap, explosive growth. Meanwhile, Insider, billion-dollar Silicon Valley companies are buying in right now. Yes, that's happening and even more. This is my number one side bag right now. We advised our group to get in under $5.20, so they had a double opportunity to scoop that up, seeing a nice 60x return at all-time local highs. But we got another one that was a full 100% double up. The Polychain Capital 2 weeks ago, that was the third best swing trade market-wide, excluding any $10 million and under micro caps. Matrix Fire, a GameFi pick, has been holding $1 solid for over a year. So when it crashed down to 50 cents, we knew it would bounce back to the upside. A lot of people are turning a blind eye to macroeconomics. Warren Buffett's offloading his stocks right now. There's something going on behind the scenes, and we're leaving a breadcrumb trail on the main channel by highlighting to everybody there's FOMC meetings. Looking at this Caspa chart, each one of those arrows was an FOMC meeting. You see how dynamically the price is affected by this? Learn what's actually happening, the gears that are moving, the dollar bills that are changing hands, and more importantly, how to make money off it, how to profit off this knowledge in trading. What's going on with the macroeconomics is something nobody covers. Not only is it going to give you insight into what, when to buy right now, bonds, this plays a direct bullseye, hand-in-hand trade-off with market peaks and market bottoms. I know what you're thinking. Every other Caspa creator, they've never talked about the FOMC, bonds, or macroeconomics. The majority of Caspa content creators are still waiting for their adult facial hair to come in. During the 2021 crypto top, the Fed was printing money, making the study of bonds, tracking liquidity, macroeconomics less of a factor. Stock traders start honing in and familiarizing themselves with macroeconomic, FOMC, and bond markets immediately. And you can go ahead and start digging through that, peeling through the layers and layers of that rabbit hole while you simultaneously research crypto and technical analysis. Or you could take a head start shortcut, save yourself loads of time, and increase your bottom line, and just join the VIP for $47. It's going to save you a huge hassle. I know you're smart enough to figure it out on your own. This is going to help you make leaps and bounds in saving times, and you're still going to be able to study even more dynamically with the tools that we have. Thanks for checking this one out, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.